welcome back to the Planet Pearl podcast. If you're new here, I'm Pearlin and I share my love for fiber crafts, handmade projects, and slow living from my home in Christchurch, New Zealand. Can you believe it's already the 3rd of January? It's a rainy day here in Christchurch, and I thought with the holidays behind us, today would be a great time to reflect on everything I created last year and share some of my plans for 2025. So let's get comfy and chat. I kicked off 2024 with projects that felt like a big warm hug. My lamina wrap was the first cast on using Advent Minis. It's like a fading rainbow, and watching the colors flow into each other was mesmerizing. I even learned to follow a chart for this project, which was a big win for me, and I love this wrap. Then there was my Musselburgh hat. It's a simple, satisfying, and so practical hat, and I wore it all through winter, and it made me so happy knowing I made something I could use every day. The yarn I used for this project is Knitting for Olive, light merino and mohair in the color rose clay, and I love how soft and warm it is. And then my hand sweater. My hand sweater was a milestone project. There were plenty of frustrating moments, like figuring out a v-neck, but the Woolfolk team was so helpful. It's not perfect at all, but I'm so proud to have my second sweater finished and ready to wear. For this project, I used Outlaw Gothic in the color Austin. And it's one of my favorite yarn. It's beautiful, soft and warm and perfect for winter wear. On the flip side, my weekender blanket is still a work in progress. I hit a roadblock when I realized that I had arranged the pattern wrong, so it's sitting in timeout for now. Hopefully I'll get back to it this year. I have a lot of untangling of yarn to do, which is very daunting, so I haven't touched it yet. And between the bigger projects, I worked on smaller ones like the tiny socks. I don't have them with me here now, but they are really cute, trust me. And then there's the Hermione's everyday socks. These little wins are the ones that kept me going and from feeling completely deflated. And one other project that brought me a lot of joy is my, baby blanket. It's such a sweet little pattern for a newborn, and this will probably be my go-to gift knitting pattern for babies. And yeah, this year I also got back into quilting. I started a baby quilt, which has been such a calming project, and I'm hoping to finish it soon. Another highlight was my Christmas stitchery bunting. Although I didn't finish it in time for the holidays, it's now complete, and I absolutely love how it turned out. It's one of those projects that makes me smile every time I look at it. This is another project that must have been at least 10 to 15 years old. And this little stitchery, that is actually my then 5-year-old, now 20-year-old son drew. And I transformed it into an embroidery and included it in the bunting. And Catch a Falling Star was a favorite song of ours back then. We still love it. So it's a little precious memory for it in there. And all the buttons are vintage thrifted. I'm so pleased that I had enough for the bunting, and it was like treasure hunting for finding matching buttons in the jar. And yeah, so that's my finished Christmas bunting that will go up on the wall next Christmas. And one thing that has been a game changer for me this year is my making journal. In my traveler's notebook that I've been using, and it's such a helpful way to track my projects and progress. It keeps me organized, and it's also a creative way for me to document my handmade journey. And flipping through the pages brings back so many memories that I tend to forget, from cast on to the final stitch, and also exactly how many projects I have made and in what month I have made and finished them, my thoughts regarding the projects, and it's like a little time capsule of my crafting year, and I really love it. Other than that, I cannot talk about my crafting without mentioning my favorite tools. My Chiago fixed lace tip needles with red cord have been my go-to. They're smooth, reliable, and joy to use. And for sock knitting, I've tried a lot of DPNs, but right now the carbons are my favorite. They feel so warm in my hands, which is perfect for long sessions. And project bags and notions, anything that's cute and functional always catches my eye. And yarn, I love anything that is soft and pink and coral and cream, and that's my favorite colors. And looking ahead for 2025, I don't have big resolutions at all, but I do want to finish a couple of I do want to knit a couple of sweaters. The Holy Moly sweater by Pearl Foundry is high on my list, but first I need to finish some works in progress. My Magnolia cardigan is coming along nicely. I'm about to start the lace section, and I'm both excited and nervous. I've been working a little bit more on the body length, so that the lace can come a little bit lower. And the other project that I have been working on is my Advent socks. That is, I have finished the gusset, heel flap and gusset for all of them. And yeah, so this is how far I have done on one, and here is how far I have done on the next. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this pattern. So that's my other work in progress, and I'm hoping that I will finish this very soon. I'm also dreaming of making a quilt for myself. I have a gorgeous jelly roll saved for it, but it will have to wait until my baby quilt is done. Yeah, so looking back, 2024 was a year of a lot of growth and creativity and connection. Crafting brought me so much joy and calm, and even during tough times. And sharing this journey with you has been the best part. Your comments, likes, and messages mean the world to me, and I'm so grateful that we have this little community that we've built, and I can't wait to see what 2025 has in store for all of us. And I'd love to hear about your favorite crafting moments from last year, or what you're planning for 2025, your favorite tools. I'd like to check them out. So let's chat in the comments, and I always love hearing from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for spending time with me today, and here's to another year of handmade adventures. See you soon. Happy crafting. Bye.